Today marks 2 years since a Hawkins County girl was last seen at her home in the Beach Creek community. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Josh Smith.
I'm Sarah Diamond. Summer Wells was reported missing 2 years ago today from her home on Ben Hill Road. There has been an active Amber Alert and investigation into her disappearance ever since. Yesterday, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released this new age-progressed image of what Summer Wells could look like today. Tonight at 5, we have team coverage on the search for the little girl. And let's begin with Ansley Daniels. She's been following the case from the beginning and joins us here in the studio. Ansley, have investigators given any updates?
Well, Josh and Sarah, there was no more of a clue as to where Summer is than what investigators had 2 years ago. That photo that you just mentioned is actually the newest piece of information that's been publicly released. I did reach out to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office for an interview about this case, but I never heard back from Sheriff Ronnie Lawson or the other investigators I reached out to. The FBI and the Wells family private investigators declined interviews with me too. I did reach out to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. They declined an interview, but they did answer a few questions via email. A spokesperson said the agency is still receiving leads, but there are very few, and that most of those tips are theories or speculation that's been circling on social media. I also asked at what point would this become a cold case. That spokesperson said, quote, "As long as agents and detectives have leads to follow, the case will not be classified as cold," end quote. While authorities aren't talking, we did find a neighbor who would. Lori Britt lives about 3 miles away from the Wells family's home. She and her husband don't know them personally, but she did say that this case has changed her small community.
I think it's really worried a lot of people. But you know, with something like this happening, nobody wants to lose their child to something of this nature. We're not used to a lot of traffic out this way, but I guess it's just the traffic's picked up. It's people have been closer, looking after each other, looking out for her.
I also spoke to several neighbors off camera who say there has been a lot of action from YouTubers and other crime junkies who are interested in this case. I also personally noticed more no trespassing signs than what I did before. We also spoke to Summer's father, Don Wells.
I have hope in God. He's in control of all things, and so whatever the outcome is, I have hope in God, and one day, either sooner or later, I will be with my daughter again.
You'll hear more from him coming up tonight at 6 o'clock.